Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to give you guys the secret sauce. I'm about to change your life today. Okay. Listen, this is the type of stuff that you should be paying for. But look, I'm about to, make your life better in this video if you actually take heed to what I'm saying. Now, what I want to talk about is this, right? Is that when you have tight ass game, right? You're going to do what I'm about to say, and your life is going to basically be better. Now, what I want to say real quick is the reason why your life sucks is because of the moves you make, right? And you make certain moves based on you doing it because you're emotional, you're all in your feelings, or, you're just sort of going with the flow, right? And you're not really thinking, right? So what I want to tell you guys is I'm going to talk about what I do, right? To make sure that I don't get into drama with women. I don't have a bunch of bullshit going on in my dating life or just, life in general, right? And all I do is this, and you should start doing this too. All I do is I think 3 steps ahead. That's it. That's it. Before I'm going to make a decision, I think 3 steps ahead. And then when I'm thinking 3 steps ahead, what I'm doing is I'm thinking about the worst case scenario that could happen. Right now, this is not for you to be thinking negatively. It's more so to think of what could realistically happen if I make this choice, right? And a lot of you guys will make choices based on you being in your feelings, and then shit hits the fan and now you're upset, now you're frustrated, now you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, right? So let's say, for example, right, you are in a situation where you're in bed with a woman, right? This is a girl you just met or whatever. And you could smash raw. Like, she's cool with you not using a condom. And you're like, oh yeah, this will be great because it's going to feel real good. Now, this is what you do. Hold on. Think 3 steps ahead. What could happen if you have sex with this woman raw today? Right? Now, what could happen is you could get your STD. That's step 1, right? And then because of the STD, you're going to have to be, going to the doctor, right? That's step 2. And then when you go to the doctor's going to say, hey, you got some shit that's you can't cure. And now you got to live with this STD for the rest of your life, right? So when you're thinking about the worst case scenario, what happens is that it'll stop you from making stupid decisions because you feel like I want to do it raw. But then if you think 3 steps ahead, you're like, the outcome of this might not be too good, right? Or another thing could happen. Let's say you don't catch an STD. Step 1, you come in this chick. Step 2, she gets pregnant. Step 3, you got to pay child support. You got to deal with a chick who probably is on some bullshit, for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is when you think 3 steps ahead, you stop yourself from making stupid decisions. And a lot of times what will happen is that you're trying to or I should say you're making decisions based on how you feel in the moment. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to be able to master making decisions, right? Not on feeling, but decisions that are more practical, right? I'll give you another example. Let's say that you are talking to a girl and you're thinking about being a scumbag. You're like, let me manipulate her, make her think that I want something long-term so I can get these cheeks, right? You're trying to smash. You're like, I know I could probably smash now if I lie to her about this or that, and that's going to make her feel comfortable. And then maybe she'll have sex with me now and all this other stuff, right? So now you got to stop yourself and think 3 steps ahead. It's like, okay, what could possibly go wrong in this scenario, right? Step 1, she believes all the bullshit that I'm saying. Step 2, right? She's going to be like, oh, because you told me that you wanted something more, I'm calling you, I'm texting you, I want to hang out with you more, I want to do all this other extra shit, right? Then step 3, when you realize that you don't want to fuck with her anymore, she starts keying your car, acting all crazy, going all insane because you broke her heart and you made her feel some type of way. So now you go back to that. Before you make that first step, you say, you know what? Now that I thought about it, maybe I shouldn't manipulate this chick. Maybe I should just be honest, let her know I'm just trying to smash, and either she with it or she not. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that you save yourself from a lot of bullshit drama when you're thinking 3 steps ahead. You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple. And you're not going based on your emotion because remember, a lot of times when you're in the moment and you're feeling it, right? Sometimes you'll just go with the feeling, but then the consequence of what could happen based on that, you're going to have to live with that. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, what I'm telling you is that if you start, thinking before you start doing, then your life is going to be better. You're going to avoid a bunch of bullshit. You feel me? All right. So guys, listen, if you need any help, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com and badboymembership.com. All right. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm out.